What is up, loyal lads and ladies? My name is Midnight Wolf, and welcome back to another episode of Star Citizen Life Among the Stars. In today's episode, we are doing quite a bit of different things here. Um, so, if you've been following along with us, with this channel and with our organization events that we've done in the last couple of weeks or so, in that first org event that we did with the 890 jump search and destroy objective, we went over in one of the phases of that event the tribe information, the organization that we have within Star Citizen, and a little bit of the lore. But I never actually showed you guys what the website looks like. Some of you may have clicked the link that is in the description that will bring you to this page, but I decided I would go ahead and start off a stream kind of going over it, and then also while we're doing this, I also plan on actually hopping in and actually setting roles for different people within the organization, or not really roles but ranks. That's probably better terminology there. So we're gonna kind of put people in specific spots for now. They're temporary kind of placeholder locations for everybody's rank until we can kind of fine tune more and figure out kind of how we want to do the ranking structure, and also figure out kind of what each role is going to be, or what rank each words are hard. We're going to try to figure out what ranks are what kind of their responsibilities, I guess, would be. But that'll be something that I think Scott and I will kind of discuss in the near future, actually, about how we want to do the ranking structure, and how, or like what rank will do what, and or what the responsibilities or jurisdictions are and all that stuff. But for the time being, we'll kind of get people ranked up so that way we kind of reward the people who've kind of been here since the beginning. So yeah, without further ado, let me hop on over to that page here. All right, so as you can see, we are the Loyalians. Now, I changed to this image today, but I guess it takes time for it to update. So it's actually a picture of us at the table of the bar area on the 890 jump whenever we did the 890 jump event. So this will be probably different if you go to this website sometime in the near future. I don't know when it will update, but it should update soon. And then we have our kind of our organization logo here. I found an image on Google that I really liked that kind of made the paw print of a wolf kind of have this kind of, I don't know, diamond shape kind of to it, and I really liked it, so I took inspiration from that and then kind of created like a little rough draft of that. And then I have kind of an artist buddy who's really good at drawing and stuff like that, and he kind of cleaned it up and made it kind of a lot more professional looking. So I once again want to thank that individual for doing that. He goes by Epic, or like epic.8bit or something like that, on the Discord. And I don't know if I don't think I know his name. I might know it. It's pretty bad. I can't remember if we went over it. It's been a while since I've actually talked to him. So I do apologize for not remembering your name. It might be Eric or something like that, but anyways, it sounds bad that I forget, so I do apologize. But he's the one that actually drew it for me. So once again, thank you, man. But yeah, we are the Loyalians. So you can kind of already tell that we are inspired by the Mandalorians in a way. Like this part of it is very similar. But we are kind of like a race of people, or a tribe of people on a specific planet, and I'll kind of go over that here in a little bit. But that, if you're like thinking, oh, that looks a lot like the Mandalorians. Yeah, it definitely it was kind of inspired by them. So, but we're not really a bounty hunting guild. We're more of like a companion guild. So, yeah, so there's that. If we kind of scroll down a bit, you'll kind of see kind of like, I guess, our motto, or, something that kind of summarizes us. In the idea of family breeds loyalty. Loyalty is well respected. Respect for family, fellow citizens, and clients is valued. It is our duty to make the world a safer place, and service is emotionally well rewarding. So these kind of like terms here, family, loyalty, respect, duty, and service, and I think I got them all. Those are kind of the core values of the organization. So that I kind of wanted to kind of take those values and kind of create like a little motto that kind of encompassed that. And I don't know, it may be tweaked or fixed maybe in the future if it's kind of a weird motto, but I kind of like it. So now if we scroll down further, we'll kind of get to the lore history of the organization, and kind of, I guess, a preface to all of this. So whenever I came up and wrote this, I went to a little app actually here on the RSI website. Let's see if I could find it. I don't see it on there specifically, but if you scroll up here and find apps, there is a star map, which is a lot like the one in the game currently, and then there's this Galactopedia. So those are the two apps that I use to kind of find the lore that would lead up to what I wrote. So the star map was kind of what I used to kind of pick out what planet that I wanted our organization to be kind of based from. And it's a planet that's not really in the game yet, and the star system isn't in the game yet, but I'm assuming that sometime in the future CIG will add that system and planet. I'm hoping, because then it'll make more sense to actually have a physical location for our organization to kind of meet up at and all that good stuff. But that's kind of where I got that, and it has like a little brief lore information on that star map about kind of the history of when the state or that system or what, not win the system, but like what are some very generic information, I guess, about that area. And so pretty interesting information. I might actually go over that after I go finish this page and kind of show you kind of where I get that information. And then Galactopedia, I just kind of did that to kind of research some of the information that was found in the star map, because there's something called the Murray Cup, which I guess is a major racing event that it takes place within the universe, and it takes place on the planet, from what I understand, that my organization is based out of. So that's kind of cool information. And then there might have been a couple of other things. I tried to figure out kind of when other star systems were discovered, and I kind of traced it to when this one would have been most likely discovered, because for some reason they don't have that information yet of when the system that I chose, as well as the planet that I chose. So I had to really dive in and kind of figure that kind of information out. But anyways, let's get back to the history of things. So of course we're the Loyalians, the tribe of Loyalia on the planet Noble. There's the system, or the planet Noble is on the system of Ellis, and we're at Planet Noble, tribe of Loyalia. The year that we were founded was 2470. We have 5 core values: family, loyalty, respect, duty, and service. So that's kind of a, I guess, an ID of who we are. So, like many interplanetary stories, the story of Loyalia began with the human space expansion era. An intergalactic domino effect was born with each new planetary system discovery, one after the other, one after the other, rather. uh, it was terribly long, or it wasn't terribly long when humans made their way over to the Ellis system, discovered around 2465. Not long after the discovery of the Ellis system, 2465, a habitable planet was discovered later to be known as Noble, Ellis 5. While the Ellis system is controlled by the UEE, Noble remains a sovereign entity to this day through an early treaty between the residents and the UEE. This treaty allowed Noble to remain in the hands of its people, while UEE could allow a certain amount of tourists to visit the planet once a year. The revenue made from the tourism returned directly to the UEE. It's kind of a weird treaty, but I wanted like the UEE to be kind of somewhat a part of Noble, but I kind of wanted it to be kind of its own thing as well. So they don't really interact with each other than, hey, there's a tourist event that happens once a year, and so the money that is earned from that tourist event is then sent out to the UEE. And the reason why is because apparently, according to the description of the Noble, basically, it describes it as a very beautiful forest planet, and so it kind of describes it as like a tourist location. So that's kind of why I came up with that little weird little treaty. Anyways, moving on. Noble's beauty immediately captured the attention of many early settlers seeking a new place to call home. In 2470, the tribe of Loyalia was formed. This tribe of warriors quickly established their borders planet-wide, preventing many outside forces, including the UEE, from interfering with the lives of the Loyalians. Their commitment to core values strengthened their will and defending forces. The tribe focused their defending strengths to protect what was precious to them, the planet of Noble. The Loyalians were in love with the beauty of Ellis's fifth planet. This ultimately led to an unhealthy desire to preserve its natural beauty within the Council of Loyalia. Year after year, generation after generation, regulations leaked into the Council's ideologies to help keep the planet as close to nature's will as possible. These ideologies led to discussions about mass exodus off the planet. Many opposed these ideas as it affected their core values. If the tribe were to remain a close family, how then could everyone leave and go their separate ways? The people were in the way of the Loyalian Council's way of thinking. That, however, did not stop the council from slowly incorporating small amounts of this ideology over the course of several generations. By 2740, many within the tribe shifted their lineage thinking about the core values from being loyal to the tribe to convincing people that they needed to be loyal to fellow citizens of the universe. The council's plan to remove everyone from Noble was nearing complete. Due to the shift in thinking by many Loyalians, family, loyalty, respect, duty, and service could be applied to other citizens within the universe. Many began to leave the planet to satisfy what they believe is the true core values of the tribe. Like many ways of thinking, there remained the people with the opposing views. They did agree that the values could be applied to other citizens within the universe. Where they differed in thinking was this idea that everyone must leave. They still believed this was a very anti-loyal, anti-family thing to do. Tensions rose between the two ideologies in Cold War type fashion. The only thing that kept war from breaking out was the simple fact that war is destructive and that war would damage the beauty of their precious planet. Finally, in 2942, 10 years ago, these opposing views finally came to an agreement. to satisfy the Loyalians who wanted mass exodus off the planet, as well as the ones who believed in the original interpretation of the core values. Both received their wish as long as a noble month-long festival be held every noble year for members of the Loyalian tribe return home. This festival is known as the Great Reunion. And I kind of want to take this kind of festival with the organization, and maybe once a year we have like a major event. And I don't know, it could be like a week-long event maybe or something, but I really want to actually apply this sort of idea to our org events in the future sometime, and maybe have like a yearly event that may be a week long. I don't know. We'll kind of figure that those details out about what all the reunion entails. But I really kind of like this idea, and it definitely establishes the idea of getting back together and kind of, you know, having a fun time. So I definitely want to do something like that. Today, many of the Loyalians of both ways of thinking have spread out across the universe, honoring the Loyalian core values to the best of their ability. Service is a major Loyalian core value. Many, if not all, exercise their service value by becoming a hired companion. Much of their companion servitude involves keeping their clients safe from harm. They view their clients as though they are family. Being a companion involves many other job opportunities other than just security as well. Loyalians can be hired to help their client in any way they need, as long as the activities are within the limits of the law of the system they occupy, or law of morality in lawless systems. And so that I kind of already mentioned this, but kind of reiterate it. Much of the lore I wrote above are stemmed from what little I could find out about the lore from the Ellis system, as well as Noble itself. On the RSI website, Star Map, if you click the information tab about Noble, you will understand kind of why I took the lore in the direction I did. As a side note, once more lore is posted about the system and planet, much of what I wrote above is subject to change to better fit the lore that CIG establishes. I do want the lore of the Loyalian tribe I don't want the lore of the Loyalian tribe interfere with the lore of Star Citizen. So I'm trying to keep it as lore friendly as possible. And if the Planet Noble and Ellis system, if they completely drastically change it, then we may have to scratch that and go pick a different location to be kind of our origins. But for now, based on what the information was about those planets, that's kind of where I took the inspiration from, and I'm gonna go ahead and actually show that. So we're gonna. That was loud. So I'm gonna make sure that this is booting up for you guys before I go further. Make sure it's going. Okay, looks like it's working, so we're good. Acknowledge and continue. Explore the star map. So the Sol system is the one we are in. This is like the Milky Way galaxy. But they don't have this in the game yet. But yeah, there's Earth, Mercury, Mars, Venus, and so on and so forth. So if we want to kind of zoom out a bit, and that's pretty loud. Let me just mute that for now, because that was pretty loud. I was kind of hoping that there'd be like a volume for this, but I guess not. So if we kind of zoom out, there's the Sol system. Let's kind of see if we can find the system that we can play in currently. It should be, where was it? I'm not seeing it. I'll find it eventually. It should be the Stanton system. Oh, here it is. So here's the current system that we are able to play in. So we've got, of course, ArcCorp, Crusader, Hurston, and Microtech right here. So if we kind of zoom out of that, there's Pyro. That's going to be the next star system that we'll be able to go to. And from what I understand, Nyx is another system that we'll be able to go to relatively soon. But if we kind of look down here, it's actually pretty relatively close to where Stanton is. It's the Ellis system. And so here is where Noble, the planet Noble, is located at. Okay, so if we click on that kind of area and we right click on it, we can bring up this kind of information, and it tells you it's a terrestrial rocky. Is it habitable? Yes. Affiliation UEE, but at least in terms of my lore that I created, the only affiliation that it is that treaty that we have that has to do with tourism. So if we click on the information, it gives us kind of a brief information, and now you can kind of understand why. Like, I mean, it's kind of like a blank template of what we could really do with with this lore as of right now. So the emerald jewel of the system, Noble, is known for the vast stretches of woodland, evoking many comparisons to an undeveloped Earth. The local governor's council has made sustaining the planet's natural beauty a priority. So that's kind of where I kind of got the whole council kind of issue, or the major reasons why they decided they wanted to max Exodus, but only return to the planet like once a year, is because they want to make it a priority, I guess, to maintain its natural beauty. So I'm hoping it's as beautiful as what it's saying it is. But this is kind of where I took the inspiration from mainly. Also, if we go to, let's see, if we exit out of that, let me go back. And if we open up the Galactopedia, it normally takes a minute. And if we type in Murray Cup, I believe, there's another bit of information that I found out about the Ellis system as a whole. But it talks about the Murray Cup as a spacecraft race held annually at the end of the racing season in the Ellis system, dating back to 2467. So this is kind of the information that helped me figure out kind of about when the year was that the system was discovered and all that stuff. Because when terraforming workers of Gaia Planetary Services unofficially raced one another to pass the time, the Murray Cup is now the most prestigious event in modern racing. It utilizes natural and artificial obstacles to create two challenges. In the classic race, pilots are ranked on their speed and navigational skill. In the Blitz race, pilots are allowed to engage in limited combat to disable their competitors. But yeah, this cup takes place within the Ellis system. I thought I saw that it had to do with Noble as well, but I might be wrong on that. But it definitely has to do with the planetary system that Noble is a part of. So I thought that was kind of interesting bits of lore, and that kind of helped me. Just this statement right here helped me kind of pinpoint about when the Ellis system was discovered. Let me try to type in Ellis. I can't remember if anything popped up specifically. There's I guess other tidbits of information about other places within the Ellis system, but I thought it was kind of cool to kind of go over all of that. So yeah, let's return back to the organization page, because there's more to go over than this page. And then have just a generic picture. So there's kind of, I guess, a good look at the history and lore of everything. Then we have kind of a manifesto. We, the Loyalians, believe in service to our fellow citizens of the stars. We aim to provide a wide range of companion-style services to aid those in need with an extra set of hands, ranging from hired security, mining assistance, transportation, escort, scouting, etc., but not limited to all of the above. Service is highly valued within our tribe. We thrive on it. So that's kind of little bits of our organization as well. And then we have our charter, which is basically kind of just some rules, and they're kind of generic rules, but I don't know. We might kind of return to the charter and kind of fine tune more like official rules or more specific rules as well. But for the time being, it's just kind of a generic set of rules. But our main goal is to make our universe a safe place. We value service and loyalty to our family, fellow citizens, and our clients. In order to carry out our essential values, these rules must be followed and valued by our family. No murdering of innocent civilians, no stealing, period. Upon receiving any accidental crime stats, please clear ASAP. No harassments of any kind. Be respectful to everyone you come in contact with. As a general rule, we are the good guys. Anything that can be perceived as bad, such as bad behavior, disrespect, piracy, etc., is simply not allowed, as it does not reflect our core values. So, and that's kind of why we have a couple of different like statuses within the organization, because I understand not everybody is going to want to completely abide by these. I know some people want to take part in like piracy type gameplay, and so there is kind of a role for that you guys can kind of be an affiliate of our organization. If you don't necessarily want to become a member specifically, you can definitely be an affiliate and still take part in a lot of the different events that we do. We will have org member specific events, but we will mostly have kind of community events. And so that's kind of, I guess, important to let you guys know that, hey, just because we have these set of values and stuff like that does not bar you off from participating and taking part in what we've got going on. So I just wanted to kind of throw that out there for you guys. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of our organization. Let me look at the live chat real quick, because I know that some of you guys are chatting away, so I want to kind of see what's going on, and then we'll kind of look at the members who are a part of it, and then we'll kind of work on placing people in at least temporary roles or ranks or whatever within the organization, and then we'll be able to fine-tune our ranking system and all that in the near future. So looks like we've got some hellos. Hi Scott. Hi Tegan. Doing good here. How are you? Might be getting a PC. Nice. If you plan on playing SC, it's recommended to get the best CPU you can afford. Yeah, absolutely. The GPU is not as critical at the moment. The other two things you need are an SSD to install SC on and at least 16 gigabytes of RAM. This is cool. Not many streamers show what you are going over today. Really? That surprises me. I'm really shocked that no other YouTubers don't go over this kind of stuff. But that's cool. So yeah, that kind of goes over that information. Now we're going to kind of go into the members. And so right now we're a small tribe, but we are growing. So our newest member is I Hate Cheese, which is a sad existence. No, I'm just kidding. I like cheese. So he's our newest member, but we've got Scott, which is kind of our second leader of the tribe, and then I've got a bunch of people who have been around since the beginning, but I just now, like yesterday, actually kind of put different titles to the different ranks and all that stuff. So I figured we need to get things rolling to get people placed in the proper rankings and all that stuff. So that's kind of where we're at. But yeah, welcome to the at least the affiliate, because it shows he's an affiliate. I think we have one other affiliate, which is Plain Bagel. So, but welcome to the affiliate side of joining the organization. I Hate Cheese. And then yeah, so we've got all of them, and it tells you, like, whenever you, I guess, hover over them, it tells you, like, what roles they are and stuff like that. See, I'm a founder role. Scott would be an officer, and so on and so forth. But we're about to kind of place some people, and give them a different rank, because if you look at the bottom of their name, it shows like kind of what the rank is as well. So to do that, I need to go into the admin settings, and like I said before, these are all kind of placeholder information and data. So if we click, let's just start off with Plain Bagel. So he's an affiliate. So we have different ranks and these are, like I said, these are temporary. I don't know if these are what we're gonna name these ranks, but for now, this is kind of a good temporary template. Since he's an affiliate role, he will be kind of one of the lower spots here, but really the rank doesn't really. It's not like a favoritism type thing or anything. It's just kind of a way to kind of identify different roles within the organization. So as an affiliate, you're kind of one of our friends, and so you get to participate in a lot of our different events and that sort of thing. You won't really have like leadership positions or status, but you'll be able to take part and participate in all of those sort of things. But like I said, a lot of this is kind of subject to change, but kind of wanted to kind of have kind of a general idea of what we're going to be doing with the ranking structure and all that. So we're going to save that. So they are now an affiliate. And then for now, pretty much anyone who's an actual member will be a civilian companion or whatever role you want to call this. Once we kind of do more events and stuff like that to really fine tune this kind of information, or like who would be a good fit for like a soldier. I don't really know what a soldier would do within our organization, but I just kind of put that on there. Like in terms of like military terms, we have like a general, and then like below that general is like soldiers and stuff like that. But and then of course like the main leaders are higher up or whatever. But this is not the greatest like explanation of things, but that's kind of where we're at in terms of the ranking system for now. But for now, we got civilian. Let's see. I think it's saved. There we go. All right, Zigzag, you will be a civilian for now as well. Save. Cheetah Snowy, civilian. And Scott and I, he and I will kind of discuss the ranking structure a lot more in depth, and like also be able to kind of fill out and change people, put some people higher and that sort of thing. And that'll probably be a bit more based on participation. You know, if you kind of participate in a lot of the things that we do, you will probably be rewarded for, you know, ranking up and that sort of thing. You know, I think that's kind of a fair way of ranking people. So, but for now, we'll just do this, just to kind of show that I'm trying to manage the organization a little bit more, because I'm trying to. I'm wanting to do more of this kind of stuff and do more lore informations and stuff like that, and updates and that sort of thing. Companion. Oh wait, am I on? I'm on I Hate Cheese. He's an affiliate. There we go. I think that's everybody so far. Yeah. So we've got. I think we got everybody. Yeah. So congratulations everybody for the rank up. It was definitely a much needed thing to do. I should have done it a lot sooner. And so I just haven't gotten around to hopping onto the actual website to give people official ranks and all that stuff. But like I said, we will definitely kind of fine tune where people would fall, and also establish what the different ranks will kind of have in terms of jurisdictions and that sort of thing. But I wanted to quickly go over this stuff because I think that it's something that is crucial to the development of the organization, and let you guys kind of know what we're all about as well. And we're trying to grow, we're trying to improve in terms of what kind of services that we can provide to other civilians within Star Citizen. A lot of the gameplay features right now don't really support what we're trying to do. I mean, there is quite a bit that we can actually take advantage of, though, and kind of do ourselves. Right now, we kind of have to rely, in terms of like accepting jobs and stuff like that, we kind of have to rely on typing out in global chat, hey, does anybody need some assistance or something like that. But I'm hoping that CIG will like add like some sort of work app or whatever within the mobiGlas that allows you to like have like a profile for your organization, and people can click on it and then like maybe hire you to do a service of some sort. So I'm really hoping for more like in-game tools that will allow players to be able to find our organization and then seek some assistance in whatever kind of activities that they are doing. So that's kind of something that would be kind of cool to see within the game. But for now, it'll be kind of, we'll just have to use in-game chat to really reach out to people and be like, hey, we're an organization. We are hired to help you in whatever area that you need within the limits of the UEE law or whatever law or whatever system we're in, that sort of thing. So anyways, I think in terms of that aspect of this stream, I think we've covered the gist of things. So I think we can go ahead and move on to the actual game itself. So let me go to my stream software, click on game capture, and boom. Oh, and I think I need to do that, and hopefully now it will be showing the actual game. Yeah, there we go. So now we are live on Star Citizen itself. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about anything that I covered in that first segment of this video, definitely reach out in the chat. Or if you're interested in joining our organization and really want to be a part of what we've got going on and establishing a solid organization that's respectable and one that is willing to help those in need within Star Citizen, definitely reach out to me. You can click on the link in the description that will take you to that webpage that I just covered, and you can send an application. And I try to check the applications fairly often, and I'll accept it as soon as I can, and then once you're part of things and you participate enough, then you'll be able to start ranking up as well. So, and we'll get you kind of placed in a more specific role and that sort of thing. So, yeah, I think that covers the gist of things in terms of the organization. Now, in terms of gameplay and what we're going to be kind of doing, it's really going to be just random stuff. I don't really have any plans other than to try to make some money within the game, because I've kind of gone backwards in terms of money, which is totally fine, and I need to kind of build it back up again, so that way when we do these bigger org events, the ones where we have like prize pools with in-game currency, I will have a decent amount of in-game money to add to the prize pool, so that way the winner gets a pretty hefty amount. So that's something I'm wanting to do as well. I also am wanting to kind of build myself up in terms of getting other ships within the game. So the next ship that I'm going to get will hopefully be the Starlifter, the M2 variant of it. I think that'll be a good solid choice for what ship that I get. Next, mainly because it's just a solid like transport ship. Like you can transport ground vehicles, you can transport cargo, you can transport people in it, and it would just be a pretty solid, well-rounded vehicle. And that's kind of why I kind of have my eyes set on that particular vehicle. Mainly the fact that it can transport ground vehicles and a solid amount as well, because it has a pretty decent sized hangar for that purpose. So I'm really wanting to take advantage of that in the near future. And it may even come in handy for org event type stuff as well. So anyways, looks like we still have our gear, which is solid. I think, hopefully I have, oops. Let's see, what are the capacities of my magazines? Looks like they're all full. So we could go ahead and start working on either a bunker mission or even maybe an 890 mission. That would work. I'll go ahead and excuse me. I'll go ahead and put my grenades up because I'm not really using the grenades a whole lot, mainly because of them being bugged. But I'll go ahead and put those away, and maybe I'll try to stock up on on the grenades, because once they do officially like work 100% of the time, and don't blow up in your hand when you try to throw it, then I'll totally use those for different activities and that sort of thing. But for now, I'll just kind of hold on to them. I think we're ready to go, really. I think we're ready to just hop in and start doing stuff. Oh, tractor beam attachment. Oh, thanks for the reminder. I'm glad you remembered that from the last stream. Alright, I should have it now. Thank you, Scott. We also have some roles within the Discord as well, and they're kind of subject to change as well in terms of the titles, but it basically revolves around the idea that we've got members, like organization members, we've got affiliates, and then we've got kind of like, I called it onlookers, but it's more of just like the viewers who want to be kind of a part of the community, who don't necessarily have access to Star Citizen. That's kind of where you would kind of fall in. So if you want to be able to interact in chat and you know, talk to other players within the game, that would be a great tool for you guys to hop in and just, you know, see what's going on within Star Citizen. And so that's kind of why we've established that third role within the Discord, is to allow people to kind of sit there and, what in the world? That was a weird little, did y'all see that little purple info? That was weird. So yeah, we established that third role for the people who don't necessarily have Star Citizen, but want to kind of be a part of things in that sense. I'm going to go ahead and retrieve my Cutlass Black, and I might even retrieve the Dragonfly as well. Greetings from the Bermuda Islands. Hey, welcome back, man. And then we've got Scott, just here to be a service to your tribe. Absolutely, buddy. Oh, goodness. That was a good stretch. Now, my frame rates are a little wacky right now. Hopefully, it'll kind of stabilize a bit. It might be because before the stream, I had a bunch of other stuff opened up in preparation for today's video. I was trying to do a countdown. I'm trying to add like a little countdown on my little intro scene for my streams. That way, if you guys don't know what the conversion is from your time zone to my time zone, all you have to do is just kind of look at the little countdown timer and be like, okay, yeah, it's going to start in 5 minutes, you know, that sort of thing. But I couldn't get it to work properly. Yeah, I'm hoping that the frame rates will stabilize a bit more. What would help. Let me look at that real quick. I could close out the browsers and all that stuff. Try to minimize what the PC is running in the background and all that stuff. I think all that's running now is the actual streaming software and Star Citizen. So we should be good now, hopefully. While we wait, power that off. And I think I am gonna go ahead and bring the Dragonfly. I always want to say Firefly. I don't know why. Because we might be doing, well, it doesn't really matter if I do the ground missions in that sense, because the Gravlev vehicles can be attacked by the turrets. Yeah, I blanked out of what I was saying there. Yeah, the Gravlev vehicles can be targeted by the turrets, so it really doesn't help to take this, but I just want to take it just in case I want to have some fun with it. So how's everybody doing this Saturday afternoon? I'm having a good time. It's nice to been able to relax a bit. So in terms of the 317, I guess it didn't launch yet officially. So hopefully it will soon, relatively soon. Maybe go buy a Cyclone. Yeah, I already have a Cyclone. Let's see, pad 2. Hey, they're both at pad 2. That helps. I could totally do that and take that with me. But I am wanting to use the Dragonfly a little bit as well. I might just have some fun with it, you know, fly around somewhere and crash it and all that good stuff. Working on a song based on Star Citizen. It's called Into SPVCE. Wow. Norman says you're in the office watching my stream in on your cell phone. Oh, nice. You working today? Working on a song, and then Rain Clinton is working on a song based on Star Citizen. That's cool, man. An interesting name. What are the letters? What do they represent? Into SPVCE. Into space, bro. Ah, okay. That's cool. Whoops. Oh, get down.
Thank you, and please visit again.
And turn. And power off.
Your systems are offline.
Awesome. Hello, thanks, my guy. Have a safe flight. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it, man. I'll try to be safe. But with this thing, I don't know. We might have a little bit too much fun. Yeah, I definitely look forward to hearing your music, man. Feel free to send me a link to it or something then, because I'm really interested in hearing what you've got got in mind in terms of some epic space music. All right. Yeah, I think we're gonna start out with just a good old bunker mission. Contracts. First things first. Call to arms. And defend occupants. And we were good to go. Yeah, for sure. You'll send it once it's all done. Absolutely, man. If you want me to feature it as well, as long as it doesn't have any curse words, of course. If you want me to feature it on a stream, I would be more than happy to do so. All right, go to data center, TMG. Power low. Why is it low power? You can send a clean version for sure. Okay, cool. Yeah, the only reason why is I'm trying to keep this content as family friendly as possible. I do know like the NPCs do cuss and stuff like that within the game, and that's just kind of something that it's kind of hard to predict when they do so. But yeah, if I can kind of limit that kind of stuff as much as possible. It'll be interesting to see the Hurston with clouds. I think that'll be really cool. With the new cloud tech for Hurston. Yeah, as soon as 317 goes live, I will definitely do a video about it, and I'll try to do as much of the gameplay features as I can that is added. So I will purposely run out of fuel and have somebody come and fill up and all that good stuff. There will probably be a new character customization prompt, so I'm actually gonna show. Well, I've considered. Nah, I'm not gonna be that weird. I was gonna consider like not ever showing my official character's face, and just only wear helmets and stuff like that. But nah, I don't need to go that Mandalorian crazy. So I'll definitely show off me customizing my character, which I might spend some actual good solid amounts of time on that actually, because man, I gotta learn how to fly, because I think it'd be kind of neat to figure out kind of what I want my guy to look like and actually take some time to do so. Like in the past, I would just kind of quickly throw something together and not take my time and see if I can't come up with something cool. So I'll definitely do that. And mainly the reason why I bring the character customization up is apparently they've changed how faces look. They look like a lot more better from what I understand. So I definitely kind of want to showcase that. Alright, let's get our guns ready. Yeah, I'll just use my P4. My pea shooter. Hostiles remaining 7. I'll do burst mode.
Okay, that's not good.
Oh. He snuck up on me. That was very delayed. I mean, he was probably bleeding out, and that's probably what happened. Hey! Well, that was fast. Alright, let's go ahead and grab as many bodies as we can. Let's see here. Lots of bodies. Okay. Okay. Where else is there a body? Got you. Any more? What about loot? I haven't seen any loot. Oh, here we go. Here's a loot crate. What do you got? Nothing. Don't mind me just levitating a body. Okay. Go ahead and loot this container. See if there's anything worth getting. A new pistol. Hey, some med gels or whatever these things are called. Some more sights. That's good to get. Another grenade. Definitely get some knives. New sight. Scourge railgun magazine. Sure. And 7 magazines. Wow, that's not bad. Okay, and I'm not gonna even take that. Let's take the P4 AR. Possibly. Alright, I think that's everybody downstairs, so I should be able to just take all these guys to the entry point. He doesn't have the rifle I want. Looks like he does. And is that it? Is that everybody? I don't think there's anybody back here. Oh, here's one guy over here. All right. I might actually have weapon space to grab one of these guns, so I'm gonna equip it. Yeah, now I got 2 P4s. Alright. I'll try to take this gun with me, but I might lose it. It's easy to lose with it being a little tiny gun. And we got like 3 or 4 more bodies left. My goodness. I think I got like everybody. I got everybody. Alright, service level. Oh, I didn't want that. Alright. Try to park a little closer maybe. Let's see, holster weapon. It stinks that the turrets target you if you put the bodies on the ship. I mean, I guess, well, no, if I try to blow it up, then it'll probably give me a crime stat. It's so hard to control in third person. Okay, I'll get there eventually. My goodness. It's so touchy. That in third person it's a lot more touchy than it is in first person for whatever reason. I don't know why. That'll work. I should have line of sight of the cargo bay at that point. I'll just leave it on. All right. Loot. Throw on the ground. Throw on the ground. Boom. 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 I don't really care much for the shotguns, so I'm not even gonna grab the magazines. Loot. Boom. 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 Oh, area's too cluttered. Makes sense. This is gonna take forever. Okay, load up. Yeah, if it wasn't for the turret, it'd be super easy to just load up the bodies and then fly off. But the turret, once you put a body of an enemy on your ship, the turret, for some reason, thinks that you're hostile all of a sudden and shoots at your ship and blows it up. I guess I could load up all the bodies on the ground and that'd be probably a lot easier. Right, like right in front of it. I might do that. Let me finish getting all of these over there. I think I also have a time frame too, because if I wait too long, I think the turret will turn on me as well. From that. So if you're wondering why I'm looting this stuff, I have decided to start loading up on loot as much as I can, because in the next update we will be able to sell all of this stuff. So it'll definitely be worth it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna move the bodies closer, and then undress them out here. I just gotta make sure I don't accidentally put them on the ship. That's a good spot. Oh, hey, here's the gun. I could put that on there. I don't even know if that made it. The little ragdoll animations are hilarious. And I think there's just one more. Is that it? Hide the body. He gone. Alright. Now I should be able to or loot everybody here. Take those out. Boom. 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 Helmet. And undersuit. Oh, the undersuit's gonna be buggy. There we go. Alright, we'll start there and we'll kind of load everything up. Boom. Yeah, this would definitely be easier with another person doing stuff like this, loading up, because we could have one person throw the items on the ground and the other person could be loading them up. So if anybody wants to join me with this, definitely feel free to hop in. Kind of throw the bodies kind of further away. The ones that I'm not using anymore. Alright, let's go ahead and holster and loot. Throw on the ground, throw on the ground, throw on the ground, and there, and there. Yeah, there we go. And grab. Boom. And boom. Is that it for that guy? Alright, holster. Loot. I'll go ahead and take his magazines because he's got the magazines that I like. Take the chest off, the arms, the legs, the helmet, and undersuit. And boom. And I think that is it for that group. Loot. He's got the magazines I want. Boom. 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 Legs. Helmet. Undersuit. Boom. There. Holster. Loot. Throw that down. Throw that down. Boom. And that should be it for that guy. I'll go ahead and loot this guy too. Just that way I don't have to get into the inventory anymore. Because this is the last guy. Alright, that should do it for that guy. And boom. Just kind of throw him off to the side there. Get up there. I fear it's gonna be like so many packages up here. There we go. Almost there. It'd be nice if there was like a button somewhere that said store all packages, like in the cargo bay, and then just stored all of these. Oh my. Alright, let's go ahead and grab store. Did that go into the No, it didn't. There we go. We'll grab this one. Boom. I feel like some of them despawned. I feel like there should be more than this. Oh, let's grab the gun. Whoa. Okay, let's move this guy over here. And let's filter this so that way it's easier to drag and drop. And drag and drop. I probably should fly away, because that turret could turn on me at any time. There we go. Stored. There we go. There's a faster way, but it's really hard to explain. There is? Boom. I had no idea that there was another way of doing this that's faster. If anybody knows how to explain it, I am more than happy to hear this method. Oh, why did I hit the backspace? That would have been stupid. Almost there. What I do is load all the bodies, fly close to a space station, then you can dump it straight into inventory, sort of, kind of. Ah. I could do that, but right now I'm in a mission where there's a turret, and at the moment I load up the bodies on this thing, the turret will turn on my ship and start firing at it. It's a weird little glitch. But that's a great suggestion. That makes sense. Alright, let's back this thing up. Oh, was that a gun I saw? I thought I saw another gun. Power off.
Your systems are offline.
There we go. Try it next time. You will find there's a way to move all body stuff at once. Oh, okay. What I could do then is what in the world? Why is my guy looking up? That was weird. What I could probably do then is do a mission that is, it's the other version of the bunker missions, if that makes sense. I think it's under the bounty hunter. It might be mercenary. Oh, remove illegal occupants. This mission is similar to defend occupants, but this one doesn't have any security. And it does have turrets that shoot at you, but I think if you destroy that turret, then you can fly closer. Yeah, let's do another defend occupants mission. It'd be funny if it gave me the same spot that I'm at. Oh, I guess I probably should check the inventory, because the inventory might be pretty full. What in the world? What is going on? That was weird. I pressed spacebar to lift up, and he just started flopping all over the place. All right, here we go. What you do is strip yourself naked in your ship, and once you move the undersuit of the body you are alluding to yourself, everything else follows automatically. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. I could totally do that. So I could even do that here on the mission. I could just strip down and move that stuff over to my person, and then hop on the ship and then transfer it over. That makes sense. Obstructed? How is it obstructed? Maybe I need to go a little bit higher. Ship inventory won't hold 10 plus bodies. Yeah, I was afraid of that. So I might need to drop that off then at Port Tressler first before doing that part, or going there. So let's do that real quick. Let's head on over to Port Tressler. Where is Tressler? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Set route. Boom. Oh, goodness.
Landing gear up.
Wait, oh, I'm going the wrong direction. There's where I need to go. You know you don't have to land, right? You just stop close to the station. Oh yeah, that's true. I don't have to land. Thanks for the reminder there. Because I totally would have landed. That's such a weird bug. There. Goodness. It's a weird bug whenever the spool drive just randomly hops or turns back on. It normally happens like right after quantum travel. I don't know how close I need to get, but I'm gonna get relatively close. Mainly so I could kind of hide behind the station a little bit more, just in case anybody tries to like shoot at me and stuff. I'm not just out in the open there. So I'll just kind of stop right about here. This might be a good spot. Alright, so now I should be able to just hit vehicle and local, press commodities, and undersuits. We'll just go ahead and start dragging and dropping those. Armor. Boom. Boom. Whoa. Aw, man. I hate it when it does that. Armor. I'm wondering... I know the ones with the little box icon usually have inventory. Why is it? What's going on? Glitched somehow. Yeah, the game will sometimes think I'm double clicking when even though I'm not, and it's super annoying because like it equips whenever you double click an item, it equips it. Oh hey, it equipped properly, and I think I grabbed the right chest piece. Boom. 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 And boom. And I think... Oh, weapons. One more. Ammo. Sure. I'll just transfer it over. I don't know if magazines are going to be sellable. I would imagine possibly. Is that everything? Looks like it. Now I can go to my personal inventory and unload stuff I'm not using. So railgun ammo, knives, sights, med jail stuff. Boom. I don't need the pistol. I don't need all these magazines. Boom. Boom. Alright, I replaced the right magazine. So I should be able to place the rest of these in my inventory. All right, and the next thing next mission I do, I'll just drop that on the floor somewhere. And actually, what I might do is I might put one in there and one there. Yeah, that'll work. That way I can actually use my pistol too. Oh, and I don't need two P4s. Get rid of that as well. Yeah, that'll work. So we should be ready to go for our next adventure. Ooh. And Calliope. Six and a half dozens to the other. I appreciate your help, X-Cross. Those are great tips for the current iteration of the game. I think, from what I understand, the inventory system will change eventually to where eventually things will be physicalized. So then you kind of have to carry them from point A to point B, and that'll be kind of interesting. Like to what I understand, I don't think that there will be inventory screens anymore after a certain point. I think it'll be basically whatever you have on you is what you have on you. Well, maybe the inventory screen of like your backpack and what you have on you. That would still be an inventory screen. You've been looting like crazy? Hey, it's a smart thing to do. I kind of wanted to, and I kind of wanted to ever since I knew that they were gonna do looting. But then I was like, I'm not in any big hurry to make money in the game, and I was also not certain if they were gonna wipe the inventories on this next update. But apparently they're not, or at least that was the last I've heard. So if that's the case, then everything should be sellable. And then it'd be nice. Because I'm sure a lot of the stuff that people are hoarding, or people are gonna just sell at one time. Now, if the economy is gonna work like they're saying it's gonna work, I don't know how viable that will be to just sell a bunch of stuff at one time. Because once the economy becomes more and more dynamic, trying to sell that many weapons to the same location will definitely devalue those items. Have I played around in the PT at all? I have not. I'm wanting to reserve my 317 experience to one, be streamed. I'm wanting to show off my first impressions of it with you guys, and I also understand that the PTU version of the game is pretty buggy. I think they've fixed a lot of the bugs right now, but I would rather try to experience in the best version it possibly can be. That way it's not tainted with that, or with like that negative experience. If that makes sense. By the time I even make it inside, I'll already be practically dead. Alright, let's start out with the pistol. I have assisted. Even though I've only killed one person, I have assisted. My goodness. Oh, hello. There you are. Whoop. Oh, man. Well, that was unfortunate. I spent more time getting here than actually taking part in it. I'm not gonna loot this time around. I'm just gonna get I'm gonna loot the magazines of the gun that I use from those specific people. But I'm gonna go ahead and do a different activity. Just to change things up. I don't want to sit here and spend a bunch of time trying to loot all this right now, so. Aww. They're buddies. That is so sad. That's a screenshot. And you're just stepping all over. I get it, they're the bad guys, but at least show them a little bit of respect. I mean, and dignity. That's so sad. It's gonna be okay, guys. It's just, I've never seen that. That's hilarious. Well, let's loot them. Loot them and let them be. At least it wasn't bugged and the elevator worked. Absolutely. That is definitely a win there. Man, this one had a lot of the P4 AR people. Got a lot of magazines from this guy, or from this particular mission. I guess I could look around for some loot crates as well, just to make sure. I could even grab one of the P4s and take them with me. Yeah, I'll take this one. If it's not spazzing out. There we go. Now I got 2 P4s. I could take this guy. Oh, he's got a bearing rifle as well. That's cool. Yeah, I'll see if there's anything worth taking in terms of loot. I'll take a knife. Oh wait, there was an attachment too. A stabilizer. I don't really care about the salvo weapon. Or whatever that's called. Loot. Ooh, I could take some fruit with me. Let's do commodities so that way it's easier to drag and drop. These look so weird. Heart of the Woods. It's toxic, so don't eat it. Got it. Oh wow, these fill up inventory like crazy. They don't even fit in the other compartments. Okay. Oh. Let me see if I can. Sometimes I. Oh wait, let's drop the empty magazine. Sometimes I can sort these. So we'll see. Hopefully it works. Eight. 9. Does it only stack in groups of 9? Oh, there we go, 13. Cool, that works. And are they still stacked? Yeah, cool. They actually worked. Do I have any other bullets or magazines that needed throwaway? Nope, we're good. Alright, we're ready to rock and roll. You're grabbing all the Fruit Loops? Oh gosh. Clever, clever, clever. Fruit Loops. Yeah, you gotta be hydrated. Wait, wrong button. Hydrated and nourished. Woo! I would like to experience low gravity in real life. That'd be so cool. That and even 0 gravity. Fruit Loops. Oops, wrong button. Vertical takeoff. I'm looking at the ground. I need to be looking at the stars. Alright, let's switch on over to forward. Onward. So the next activity that I think I'm wanting to do here. Oh, that's cool. See Microtech. Oh, I think that's Microtech. That may not be. Is that Microtech? Yeah, it is Microtech. I'm gonna drop off any supplies that I don't need at Port Tressler. And then I will head on over to Crusader. There's some unfinished business that I have to attend to with going to Orison. I just hope it's daytime, because then I may not be able to do the unfinished business. Max speed. And slow down. Go ahead and land.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Landing gear. Avoid the little
Landing gear down.
arm there. There is a company that operates out of Kennedy Space Center that does zero-G airplane flights, vomit comet rides, called Zero Gravity Corp. Ooh, I've heard of those. That would be really fun. I would love to be able to do stuff like that. Alright, power off for a second. Let's go ahead and transfer some inventory. Vehicle. Wait, no, not vehicle. Let's get rid of some of these magazines. I don't need 1,000 magazines. Go ahead and get rid of the knife. The stabilizer. I'll keep the fruit with me. I mainly came here to fill up on fuel and all that good stuff. Alright, time to go to Crusader. That is so awkward. There we go.
Landing gear.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Set route. Yeah, so we're going to go to Crusader, then we're going to head on over to Daymar, pick something up, and then fly on over to Orison. Which, now that we're going to Crusader, now would be an excellent time to do something that I actually haven't really done in a while. Let's see, game, our intro. Let's do that one, and that one. Copy. Paste. All right, and it may be hard to see. I might need to put like a background on those, but I haven't done this in a while, but I figured I would go ahead and do it because I normally will do this during like quantum travel, because it definitely gives me something to talk about during this time. So as you can see, we're at 127 subscribers, and the current goal that we're trying to meet is 500, and kind of the silly little I guess reward for that is I will do a beard reveal. So I do have a beard, and it gets talked about quite a bit among people that I interact with. So I figured, hey, why not do a beard reveal for these videos? So when I hit 500 subscribers, I'll do like a partial face reveal where I show my beard. And then once we reach 1,000 subscribers, then I'll do a full face reveal. But for the time being, we're working towards 500, and so once we get to 500 as well, it's not going to be just a beard reveal and all that stuff, but we'll do like a special org event as well associated with that milestone within the game. And so we'll group up, do activities, and that sort of thing. But it'll be after we reach that goal. So we will once we reach that goal, we will start to schedule when the most amount of people can attend that particular event. So that way we can have some fun with it. These are awesome milestones to obtain. I'm I'm very, very blessed with this community. You guys have been fantastic people. I love our little conversations that we have on the live chat. And you guys, if it wasn't for you guys, like really none of this would be possible. So I really appreciate you guys interacting and participating and doing all these things to make it easier. I mean, because I'm socially introverted, so naturally I struggle to find things to talk about. But when you guys engage in the live chat, it really helps me out, in that you guys kind of spark a topic, and then that gets me going, and then I'm able to ramble on about whatever it is that topic was about. So yeah, I really do appreciate you guys and all that you've done and are continuing to do. And so normally when I do these sort of things, I only do this during the quantum travel itself, and then I usually try to remove the little subscription goal thing, because I try not to crowd the screen with too much stuff for you guys, because I want this to be as raw footage as I possibly can. However, that being said, whenever we do like the face reveal and all that stuff, I will start to stream with a little picture-in-picture webcam of me. So then you guys will have officially met me, met who I am, and and that sort of thing. I'll probably even say like my actual name and all that stuff, and it'll be a good time, I think. But now that we're approaching Crusader, I can go ahead and hide that. Boom, boom, and boom. So yeah, I really do appreciate you guys, though. Alright, so now we need to go to Daymar. Head on over there. Hey, my wife came home.
Quantum drive is now off.
Alright, so now let's see where are we off to? We need to find a facility here on Daymar that allows you to retrieve ships and or ground vehicles. Probably Shubin mining facility is our best bet. Those usually have terminals that you can obtain a ship from. And boom.
Is now on.
And it's on the light side of the moon, so it'll be so much easier to navigate.
Quantum drive is now off.
Tamar is the moon that I did the 10,000 kilometer drop from. Or 10,000 meter, rather. Not 10,000 kilometers. 10,000 meters. We took a little gray cat buggy, loaded it up on the Cutlass Black, flew it about 10,000 meters out, up above the planet surface, or the moon's surface, and dropped it. And it survived the landing. And so if you want to use, if you want drop pods in Star Citizen, they're technically already in. You just have to bring a gray cat buggy with you.
Landing gear down.
And what a slide. Oh, what a perfect landing. I mean, I'm not like, I guess it's not perfect, but I mean, that, you can't get much better than that. That was awesome. I slid like right into place. Alright, so I'm going to move this over slightly. Kind of move it in the back a little bit, but I still got to be able to get out off of it. Power off.
Your systems are offline.
There we go. Yeah, I should be able to fit that. Boom. That was like an awesome land. Oh, hey. Somebody has a rock here. It's funny. Sort of random gray cat rock just sitting there. Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah, you have to cycle the little chamber here. Depressurization chamber. Alright, we're here to grab the Gray Cat PTV. PB1. Hopefully I can get this up there. Sometimes this little thing doesn't like to go up the ramp. Like, you kind of have to normally do it like on a flat surface. Hey, but it worked.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Hey, there we go. There we go. Cool. And I still got room for like one more though, so I could fit two, probably, or like one of these and two of these. That's cool. I might could even fit another one of those if I really tried. I could move that over to the left a little bit more. If I really wanted to. However, you can only have like 3 vehicles out at one time, so if I tried that, then I would quickly run, or they would quickly start despawning, starting with the Cutlass Black. Alright, let's see. I'm really hoping Orison is daytime right now. And set. One. Oh, I think it might actually be. It might start. It might be starting to set though. It might be. It may be really close though. Reason I'm wanting it to be daytime is because what I'm doing kind of involves me scoping things out a bit. And it's kind of hard to scope this area out if it's in the middle of the nighttime. The platform for the race is the cross-shaped one between the city center and the spaceport. Oh, okay. You read my mind. You know exactly what I'm doing. The cross-shaped one between the city
Is now off.
and the spaceport. Okay. Hopefully I'll be able to see it. Hoping it's early morning and not evening time here, because it might be getting to dark. I always feel like when I come to Orison, it's like always nighttime. I don't know what it is about the time frame that I usually get on, but it always feels that way. All right. I don't see a cross-shaped building yet. Or not building, but platform. But I probably have to be really close to it. I don't know how I would feel about being on a platform city hovering above a big gas giant. One that all it would take is me falling off the edge and I'm just falling to my death. The game needs to have a local time clock that pops up to help that. That'd be cool. Yeah, because I play mostly during the day. Is it that platform down there? I see a cross, like, kind of near the center of the screen. No, yeah, this would be terrifying to live here in real life. Just knowing that you've got, like, nothing between or under your feet. I want to say it's that platform down there. It looks familiar. Yeah, I'm pretty certain this is it. Yeah, this is totally it. Oh, snap. Whoa. Ah, I forgot I had my autopilot on, so I was like still going forward. That was sketchy. I missed the platform there. I would have been sad. I would have been like, man, I have to go claim my vehicles and that would have been bad. All right, here we go. I like how it actually has like a little landing platform too. Yeah, I've been meaning to do this for like the last like 2 or 3 streams now. Looks like it's a sunset, which kind of affects how much time we'll have here to really be able to see. Whoops. I went to enter, not exit. Let me enter it. There we go. When I'm in the gray cat, it looks like I have 3 eyes. Yeah. So this is where we are planning on doing the gray cat race. So this buggy that I'm in is what we were going to be racing in, and basically the objective is we are going to be kind of following a path that we establish. I don't know if this is the path that we're going to be doing, but definitely we'll probably try to stay on the grass as much as possible because the little sidewalk there might be a little challenging to drive on, from what I understand. Yeah, but this is pretty cool though. This will be a fun little thing that we do. That'd be a perfect like little finish line because it's already got 2 flags. So we might want to do that as our finish line. Maybe have this little area be the starting point. This is all suggestions, by the way, Scott. So if you already have like kind of where you want it to start, definitely just ignore what I'm saying. But like I think that'd be kind of a neat little finish line there. But I guess we'll like kind of drive this way. We'll definitely have more details about this. Whoa. Almost crashed. Yeah, we'll have more details about this race and like the actual path. I think we're gonna come around this way or something like that is what he said. It's a beautiful sunset. We'll kind of drive around this. Go around this thing. Go around the tree. Avoid the lights because if you hit them, they destroy your wheels. And this is as far as he and I got in terms of actually him showing me, so I don't know where all he has planned to drive, but I would imagine it has to do with staying kind of along the edge here. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Fox? Just one question for you. What do you say? Right now, I'm just kind of going over and kind of seeing what the little gray cat buggy race is going to be like for our org event. It's going to be our next major one that will actually have like a in-game prize pool. So everybody who's participating, if they want to, can pitch in some in-game money to give to the winner of the race. So I'm just kind of getting an idea for like what this race is going to look like. I'm assuming it's just basically going around the outer edge of this whole area. And then we drive through here. But Scott, if you see Scott in the live chat, he's the one that has got this this race kind of mapped out. So he'll definitely have an idea of what the route's gonna be like and what to expect there. I'm doing well, Mr. Fox. Thank you for asking. I would imagine we'd probably come this way. Whoa! Probably go on the right side of that little tree. Probably go around this tree like so. What I can't wait for are the bottlenecks. This track has a lot of bottlenecks to it. Which will be hilarious. I definitely can see a lot of people running into each other. Well, I guess at least this platform is fairly well lit, so even though it's nighttime, I could still see relatively well, or it's getting close to nighttime. You have not played Star Citizen in a while, so this is a buggy race? Yeah, we will... Basically, this little buggy here that I'm driving, we're going to bring it over here to Orison, and we are going to basically go around the pathway that I just kind of took. I don't know the exact pathway, because this event is kind of being led by Scott. And so he has a better idea of what all we'll be doing. But I think the idea definitely will be that we bring out these buggies. We'll probably load them up on a single ship that has the most cargo space. So maybe somebody's C2 or something, if somebody has a C2 that they are willing to bring. and we'll just load up as many of these gray cat buggies as we can on just one ship, and then that one ship will land on this platform, and then we'll all unload. And we'll probably go over the details of the race, and that will most likely be led by Scott, since this is kind of his event that he's got going for us. And so he will kind of explain everything that needs to be explained, and go over that. And then once we start, we'll start. And I don't know exactly what format of a race we're going to do, in terms of like tournament style, or just all one big group, or I think we'll at the very least have 2 groups of people, and the winners of those 2 groups will go to the final round, because I would like to participate in the race myself, and so the only way to really do that is have it to where I'm on with one group and we race, and then if then whoever wins that part of the race will kind of then set out for the next race, because the next race will have another set of people, and then the winner of that one will go up against the winner of the first race, if that makes sense. So it might be a slight, like, almost like a tournament maybe, but just with two brackets or something like that. Or not really brackets, but two races of like two groups of people, if that makes sense. So space golf cart race or fly off the map. When is the race? You have a Discord? Yeah, the Discord's in the description below if you want to check that out. And it sounds like you have Star Citizen, and if you do, you're more than happy to, or more if you're more than welcome to join our organization as well. That link is in the description as well, and so you can click on that and send an application, and then I'll accept it if you're interested. And you can definitely participate in this event if you would like to. It'll definitely be after 317. I'm kind of holding off on any events until after 317, so we can kind of figure out all the bugs, and maybe if get through all the workarounds, because there was one time, it was with a completely different organization that I was a part of. We scheduled an event not knowing that there was going to be an update that weekend, and that update was pretty buggy at the time, and so I'm wanting to kind of make sure that the major patch is released before we do another event, so that way we can figure out all the get through all the bugs and find all the workarounds of those said bugs and all that stuff. Nice, I do. You looked awesome. Cool. Yeah, absolutely. You're more than happy, or more than welcome to hop in and join our growing community. I definitely appreciate you reaching out to me, man. And I hope you have fun with this race whenever we have it. We don't have an official date yet for it, so yeah, it'll definitely probably be sometime after 317 goes live. That way we can make sure that all those bug situations are sorted out. You're reinstalling Star Citizen right now. Nice. Yeah, when was the last patch that you played, if you don't mind me asking? And then I can tell you how different it is from that patch. Yeah, this is a cool little platform. Now, according to Scott, he did say don't fall into this little patch of grass there, because then you'll get stuck. Probably even in the center area too. It'd be interesting if the race you had to stay on this path. That'd be so stinking hard. Like, I already failed. You played last 3 months ago. Oh, nice. You only have the Aurora MR though. Oh, okay. Well, the good thing about the this Gray Cat buggy is it's only like 5,000 AUEC, so literally you could do one mission and already have enough to do this event. And because we will cover the transport issues, so like we'll have probably somebody bring a large ship of some sort that has a big cargo area, and we will have everybody load up as many that we can fit on that ship as possible, and that way anybody who wants to participate that doesn't have a transport vehicle of some sort, I think the cheapest one that you can get your hands on, that's a big enough size that's for sure going to be able to fit a buggy like this, is the Cutlass Black. There might be some other smaller ones that this can fit in. I haven't tried it. It may fit in a Pisces. I don't know. You said you have an idea. If you stayed on the race and you won, you get extra on the track. Hey, there you go. That's not a bad idea. It would be hard to manage that though, so I don't think that we will make that a thing, because that would be kind of hard to manage. Like, oh, somebody barely touched the grass, so therefore they've forfeited their ability to get extra. But it is a cool idea though, and if we have another racetrack somewhere that has a bigger path that is like a little bit easier to stay on, I definitely like the idea. I do like the idea of like if there's like another criteria that somebody meets and they get extra money for meeting that criteria. So we might actually take that idea into consideration of giving somebody a bigger prize. Uh-oh. Whoa. Haha. Not a need. Yeah, we will. I think I will talk to Scott about that, and what we can probably do is figure out what we want a specific criteria that somebody will meet, and if the winner of the race meets that criteria, then they might get a little bonus. I think that's a cool idea. So thanks for the idea of Mr. Fox. I don't know what that criteria would involve yet, but we'll think of something. Alright, I'm going to actually practice this now. I'm going to try to go as fast as I can and see how well I can do this. And I mean, it's going to be... It's probably not the official route that we're going to use, so it's not going to be really that accurate of data. But I am curious though, like just the generic going around the edge of the whole thing, how long, or not really necessarily how long it will take, but just kind of see how well I do, especially with all the crazy turns and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna say that we start here for now, because like I said, I don't really know where we're gonna start at just yet. You're gonna need to relearn driving. Well, you should have plenty of time. It'll probably, if we do this event, it'll probably be in the like next couple of weeks. So you should have plenty of time. Get Star Citizen reinstalled, hop in, mess around a bit, and you should be good to go. All right, so we're just gonna see how fast I can do this. I'm not really gonna time myself, but I'm just gonna kind of see how well I handle the turns and all that good stuff. So. It's not a bad start. Nice. So, have you played a lot of Star Citizen, or have you played it a little bit and then took a break from it and just haven't picked it up since? Whoa. Alright. Oh, I'm already failing miserably. Oh. Oh, yep. This is not going too great. I got a lot to practice, apparently. Don't fall, you may die. I'll try not to. All right. Yeah, the main aspect of this little training exercise is getting used to the handling of this buggy. Ooh, that was a tight squeeze. We should totally make that. Would be a hilarious requirement to go around that. That would be such a big bottleneck. So like that would knock people. That itself would eliminate people. Most likely, if it bottlenecks enough people, some of them might fall off the edge. Which that's the case. That's another thing too. It's like I think that if you crash or if your Great Cat Buggy falls off the map, gets stuck, or the wheels break off, that kind of disqualifies you. Now this getting stuck part one would be kind of sad because it's kind of hard to know where the collisions are, because like if you could tell right there, the buggy went through that little ramp, because some of the ramps aren't physicalized. Oh no. Whoa. Yeah, gotta avoid the lights. Not much when you break and haven't picked it up since. Went on break and haven't picked it up. Oh, okay. All right. This is a pretty easy spot right here. Not too shabby. Oh no. Oh goodness. At least it's a fairly well lit path. So this is definitely a great spot for this event, and it can actually take part during the nighttime if we really have to. That was almost a perfect turn. I turned in a little too tight there. Be like, what's physics? Yep, exactly. So not a bad run. And then and almost there.
Platform elevation correction is now complete. You are now free to proceed.
There's a light there. So overall, not a bad run there. Now time for some additional fun here. I'm gonna totally get this out and see how well I do on the same sort of path. It's gonna be so hard because this thing is gonna be so much faster. Whoa, that was weird. I've never glitched through the bottom of that before. Fairly. You're flying, minding your own business, then boom, it's like, I don't like you anymore. Die. Then you're gonna apply to the faction now. Awesome. Cool. Let me, if you've already done it, let me go to the website just real quick. Settings, organization, invitations. Oh wait, that's wrong area. I'm in the wrong part of the website. Let's go to find and loyal. Go to admin settings, recruitment, applications. Okay, cool. And you are accepted. Welcome to the organization, man. Yeah, we try to do org events relatively often. I'll at least want to try to have one once a month, but we might do some smaller ones here and there in between the main ones that we do.
Hello and welcome aboard your great interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
All right. Oh man, this is not good. Well, that was short-lived. All because I hit a tree. George out of the jungle. Watch out for that tree. Oh goodness. I'm gonna end up all the way at Port Dressler, I think. Okay. Am I alive? I think I'm dead. I will actually be hopping off right now, but I will show you my in-game name and you can send me a friend request. And then probably the next time I hop on, we could totally go do some activities together. I guess I crashed maybe. Yeah, I think I am just gonna exit to menu. Yeah, I can probably send you a friend request because I saw your name. I saw your name on the Discord, or not Discord, the website. Let me double check that. Oh, wait. Oh, wrong thing. Organization. Loyal. And oh yeah. All right. I should be able to find you now. Add friend. Is this your name? Send friend request. I think this is you. However, it's saying Fox It 1. That might be you. You're on. We could totally do some stuff together. And then we can do org stuff as well. Hey, there you are. Cool. Yeah, we use Discord to communicate within the organization. So I usually try to, whenever we do like announcements and stuff like that, I usually try to let you guys know important stuff like when org events take place and how you guys can prepare for those events, because I try to prepare the events to where everybody is where they need to be as soon as we log in. That way, when everybody exits to the main menu, the menu I'm at right now, and we all party up, then all we have to do is launch into a server, and we'll all go, hope in theory, the game will launch us all into the same server, and we should, if everybody prepared properly, start off, or whenever they log in, they'll start off at the same location that we established to meet up at, and then we will all load up our ships and head on out to the event location. So that's kind of how we've been formatting the preparation phase of the events. And usually what we also do with that is make sure make sure that you have all of your gear that you would normally use at the location that we meet at. We usually meet at like a space station of some sort. And so we'll meet at say, for example, Port Tressler for an event. So then everybody will have all their stuff there ready to go, all the gear that they need for the event, as well as having their ships claimed and stored there. So that way, as soon as everybody logs in, we can all hop into the same server, and then from there be able to have a quick start to the event, so that way we're not sitting around waiting for people to show up. So that's kind of the idea. But welcome aboard once again, Mr. Fox. I hope that we can accommodate you well. I hope you will accept us well, and we return the favor as well, man. Welcome to the family, and look forward to doing these sort of events. Cool beans. Hey, I say that too. So yeah, absolutely, man. You take care, and yeah, until next time. So anyways, that being said, for those of you who are watching as well, thank you guys so much for tagging along in today's stream. I tried to change it up quite a bit, and I started off with showing off the organization page, and then we covered some of the history of the organization. From that, we gave some org members some ranks, even though the ranks don't really mean much right now currently. Scott and I will sit down and we'll talk about how the ranks will kind of establish the different roles within the organization. Then I played a little bit of the bunker missions, made some decent money from that, so did that. And let's see, what else did we do? Oh yeah, and then we loaded up the Gray Cat buggy and we brought it to Orison, actually where this menu screen is showing, and we drove that around the Orison race location that we're going to be doing. So yeah, I think it'll be fun. Like I said, we don't have that event scheduled yet, but we will. We're kind of working out the information and about what this racing will entail. And Scott and I will probably, I don't know, would do like a private session where he and I sit down and actually go to the site ourselves, and we can kind of discuss how we want the track laid out and what the path is and all that stuff, and go from there. And then maybe also discuss your idea, Mr. Fox, about having an extra criteria that someone could follow and maybe get a little bit of extra money, in-game money from the victory. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream, and I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day.